Yes, they're all there safe and secure. Good evening and welcome to the RTS Programme Awards 2019 in partnership with Audio Network. Just 30 minutes or so to go. They're still putting the stage together, but don't worry, we will be ready in time. Now, we're going to be recognising and celebrating some of the best television from the last 12 months, including fantastic dramas like Killing Eve, Kiri and Save Me, and of course much loved returning comedies like Peter Kay's Car Share, Mum and This Country. But who's going to win what? You'll find out very shortly. First though, let's go and see who I'm going to meet on the blue carpet.
It's nice to put on a sparkly frock now and again and have a nice time, and it's just a big celebration of telly, which is lovely.
How did it feel when you found out that you were on the list? You're on the short list.
Hey man, you know what? I've died and gone to heaven.
We've actually been really kind of full on at work, so this is really nice to just enjoy it, celebrate everybody, and also be here representing Coronation Street.
Good evening. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the Royal Television Society Awards 2019. The host for this evening's awards, Shappi Khorsandi.
Okay, I can't be cool about this. They've bought me a box to stand on. I can't be cool about the fact that I'm a spit and sawdust stand-up and I'm getting to be in front of all you people who make television, and I'm in charge. In the entertainment category, the programme award goes to The Last Leg.
Every year, you and I end up in this room.
Yeah, it's just a disappointment. It's for the show, not just for us.
It's a really respected award, and the judging panel and the peers and all of that kind of stuff. So to have one of these really, really means a lot to all of us.
Very sharp.
Yeah. I think it's the closest we've ever been.
I really weren't expecting it.
Being from Derry myself, I think it's a brilliant portrayal, and it's very well done, and it's great for Derry, and it's a great show, obviously.
For male comedy performance, the programme award goes to Steve Pemberton and Reece Shearsmith for Inside Number 9.
People don't know that I play Steve Pemberton, and I have done for 20 years. I mean, it's been really the work involved in the split screen and the constant having to do everything twice, you know. But anyway, thank you very much for this. I'm not expecting it. I love the writing process, but I only do the writing to do the performance because no one else would ever give me the parts that I write for myself. So thank you very much. It's lovely for that to be noticed. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I work with the most extraordinary bunch of actors, and honestly, all I have to do as Kathy is look at them and react, and it's all done for me. Mum is in my heart, it's in my bones, and I love it to pieces. So thank you to the BBC, to everyone, for bringing this glorious comedy. Thank you.
It's about excellence, isn't it? And it's really flattering to be awarded by our colleagues for excellence. And we like to think that a repair shop is about excellence, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's really flattering that that's what we've been rewarded for.
It's absolutely a privilege, and we are delighted to be recognised. And I think the format is a really strong one, and we're exceptionally proud of it. We're very grateful to S4C for commissioning it, and to the RTS also for awarding it.
We were getting names like Nico McBrain and Ian Pace and Hal and Mike Portnoy and Chad Smith, one after the other, just saying, can we be part of this documentary? It was something so special. It's the first and the best documentary about drumming that's ever been made.
The programme award for live event goes to The Royal Wedding, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
In 35 years of work at the BBC, it's one of the very best days I've had because the team worked brilliantly together, and I can't think of any better compliment really than that.
Romesh, Ranganathan!
I've got beef with the RTS because I've been nominated before, and the way that people spoke to me during the evening very much gave me the impression that I was going to win. And then I had to watch Last Leg win, so it's good to finally get revenge. I would have liked to have got revenge over Last Leg, that hasn't happened. But thank you to the RTS. It's good to finally come back here and feel vindicated after one of the greatest injustices I've experienced in my career was the way I was treated in the last RTS nomination, and I'd like that to go out to as many sort of different media outlets as you possibly can get it to, because I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Hello. First of all, Royal Television Society, this is incredible. for you guys to keep on recognizing us, even though we're not the biggest sport out here. It means so much to us, man. We can never thank you enough. This is a real honor. Thank you.
Really means a lot to everyone who's involved. It's a massive undertaking, watched by 40 million people, so it was a massive event, and you know, it's fantastic to be recognised in this way.
Amazing women, amazing production team, amazing ITV for commissioning it, and millions of people watched it, and loads of women checked themselves, which was the whole point. So I feel proud.
Yeah, I think the point of winning an award for such a show is that it made a difference.
It's not a story that's told enough, and therefore you need to find a way to tell it again and again and again, and in a way that sort of wakes people up to the fact that this is happening and women are still not believed, and they need to be.
It's brilliant to get this sort of award because so much work has gone into it, and not least with the support of Ian here at in the prison service and the MOJ to get us keys to the prison, to have a wander around and see what's actually going on, you know, in such a vital part of our public service. So we're thrilled.
We were all very conscious of the huge responsibility to try and condense this massive sort of history into something that felt in some way relatable. And we were very privileged to talk to lots of people who may not have been able to go on record, but who helped inform us in trying to make sense of this extraordinary story.
We had to try and find a way to make it interesting, and one of the most powerful ways that I think we achieved that was through the effect on animals, and the devastating effect of plastic pollution on marine life was a way to try and talk to people to change their habits.
Nabhaan Rizwan.
Look at that. It's all like shiny and tangible. It's great. No, thank you so much. I really wasn't anticipating being recognized so early on in my career. Here's to many more years in this crazy, beautiful vocation, and many more bright moments. Thank you.
It's the kind of show where you sit there and you see normal people that you kind of walk past on the street, but then we get to interview them as well, and it's different. We ain't got people just coming on to plug a film or a new album. You know, you don't even need anything to plug. And now, you know, we've got an award, so yeah, we're a proper TV channel. Way.
It's lovely to be given it, because what's nice about the RTS Awards is that it's given to me by my peers, so that makes it really special.
The thing I'm most proud of is that I started something where everybody could bring their A game, and that's what happened on this gig, is that everybody, I hope, enjoyed themselves and everybody challenged themselves, and what we got at the end of it was something worthy of an RTS.
The winner of the Programme Award for Soap and Continuing Drama is Hollyoaks.
We tell the boldest stories that are happening to our audience right now. We're known for our stunts, we're known for our romances, we're known for our cast, but actually I think the last couple of years is when we've really started to be recognised for our hard-hitting storylines. The other soaps have had great years as well, but this is the year where I'm proudest of us. I think we're thrilled.
The private bailiffs in our country have become, I'm sad to say, just an organised gang who are extorting money from poor people. So this award is really for Jerome and his beautiful family, Tracy, Holly, Nat and Macy, and it's really for them.
We are super proud, and what a great, I mean, honestly, it's a wonderful thing. It's, you know, 10 years ago, if you'd asked me had I ever been to one of these things, it's insane, but to find myself lined up with people like this, holding something like that, it's beyond our dreams, really.
In the mini-series category, the RTS Programme Award goes to A Very English Scandal.
You've got Hugh Grant, Ben Whishaw, you've got the scale of the Alex Jennings, Patricia Hodge. We had the most fantastic cast, and they were all incredible. But they all said to us that they all agreed. We didn't have too long a casting process because everyone, as soon as they read Russell's script, said yes, didn't they?
Well, and working with Stephen Free as well.
Stephen Ho.
Yes, sorry. Stephen Ho.
Yes.
You know, it was amazing. Isn't it?
And everyone brought something to it as well, you know, particularly Hugh, wasn't it, his research.
Yes.
And the things he brought to it as well that was sort of from his experience of being incredible.
Lucian, Msamati.
Thank you is about the most amazing, pertinent, significant, profound thing I can say, because I'm going to have to go and tell my 9-year-old daughter that I beat the voice of Paddington tonight. Thank you to Channel 4, to The Forge, to all of you. Just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night.
Jodie Comer, Killing Eve!
I remember when I first got the email about Killing Eve, and the first words I read was Russian assassin, and I thought, great, that's going to be me in a leather crop top and 6-inch heels for the next 5 months. And I should have known better, because it was Phoebe Waller-Bridge who was writing this series, and she is so utterly unique and somehow enabled an audience to relate to a childish, sociopathic, murderous assassin.
I wanted to make a channel that was about origination in all genres. We're a public service broadcaster. I take that very seriously. I think we should go above and beyond the remit to surprise viewers, to challenge viewers' perceptions of us, and to attract talent, and to make other people in the industry look at Channel 5 with new eyes and reappraise what we do and how we do it.
Special award for an outstanding contribution to British television is presented to Lorraine Kelly.
I have been really, really lucky. I started off, I left school, went into local newspapers, got my big break on TVAM, and I've been helped over the years. I'm just, a working class girl from the East End of Glasgow, and I really, really hope that young men and women who are just like me, it's absolutely vital that they get the same opportunities that I did. It shouldn't matter what class you are, what your ethnicity is, it shouldn't matter at all what God you choose to worship. We're all the same, and we all should be treated exactly the same. And all of you in here have got so much experience, you've amassed so much intelligence, you know so much, and I think it's really important that we give that back. We give that back to all the young ones that are coming up. Otherwise, what's the point? We've got to do that. Thank you so, so much. I love you all. Thank you very much indeed.
The RTS Channel of the Year is CBeebies.
Inspiring young people, girls and boys, to know what they can become. I just think that it's a real demonstration of what CBeebies can do. So it's an amazing channel, we're incredibly proud of it, and I'd love Floella to say a few words, because she champions young audiences so religiously, and she's a proper inspiration. So would you mind saying a few words as well?
Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Well, tonight I'm looking at many of my play school babies.
So that's just about it. The RTS Programme Awards 2019 in partnership with Audio Network are drawing to a close. Sky Atlantic's Save Me and BBC Two's comedy Mum both picked up 2 awards. CBeebies won Channel of the Year, and Lorraine Kelly won Outstanding Contribution to Television. And very popular here on the night was Jodie Comer winning Best Actress. So many fantastic worthy winners tonight, and of course amazing nominees. Let's see what the next 12 months has in store.